Welcome, Wandering Beekeeper here. Glad to see you. Glad you could make it. Wing Princess Alice and Ethos Rot, glad to see you here tonight. It has been a traumatic week here at Beekeeper. I won't go into details, but I have very solid reasons for exceeding the Strigidian service ceiling this evening. We'll just move on from there. We have some exciting news with the Wandering Village. I'm really quite chuffed. Let their music come up here. There we go. And I don't have a screen set up. There. We'll bring this up so that we have the lovely new title art to look at. The ocean biome update has dropped. Hence the title card for the episode. This is the 10th stream with Wandering Village. We have a new biome coming up. We have new buildings for this biome. We have new crops and new products. I'm going to enthuse about this for just a moment before getting into the game because the developers have really seriously put some thought into this, and I'd like to just draw attention to a couple of things. The ocean biome itself, we will be able to build a fishery. We will be able to catch fish and gather kelp. We will also be able to desalinate seawater to keep our crops alive at sea. The salt can then be used to cultivate rock trumpets, which are a mushroom that, when they mature, turn into stone and can be harvested for resources. The kelp will produce better food and medicine for Anbu. But we will be facing giant tapeworms. There will be whirlpools. There will be more unpleasantness in the ocean. One of the really big things about the ocean is that Anbu cannot rest while swimming. Anbu will drown if Anbu falls asleep in the ocean, and so will we. So we must look ahead and make sure that Anbu is properly rested before we enter the ocean biome, and this touches on one of the improvements. The patch log for this is massive. The way Anbu grows tired of frequent commands has been reworked to make some strategies less exploitable, like repeatedly letting Anbu sit to avoid moving on. This means we're going to have to be sparing with our horn commands. We don't want Anbu getting cross with us and refusing a sleep command right before we hit an ocean biome. That would be pretty much the end of the scenario, I think. So, there are a lot of quality of life improvements. Poison plants do not destroy road segments anymore. Thank you. I appreciate that so very much. Repairing the roads from the stupid poison plants. Oh my gosh. And it disrupts traffic because the road type determines the speed of movement of the villager, and yeah, they got that sorted. Just all sorts of lovely things, and we will see a lot of this in the game. There's a lot of balancing stuff. Oh, there's a new farm menu on the research tab. They broke out all the farming stuff to its own tree, And there's been some new stuff added, and now some of the buildings have upgrades where they will do different things. For instance, you can upgrade the air well, the evaporator that produces moisture when you're in the desert and when you're in humid climates and so forth. You can upgrade it and either automate it, at which point it no longer has to be attended, but the production slows down, or you can bump up the production pretty massively, but it must be manually attended and its capacity drops, so the attendant has got to haul butt back and forth between the air well and the water tank or wherever the water's going. So, yeah, there's decisions to be made. None of these upgrades come without a cost, and I like that. Freya Raccoon Cat, welcome. I am enthusing about the new ocean biome update that we are about to see. And let me just minimize Steam and go on and let's get started here. I hear the Muppets chanting, "Why don't you get things started?" Pardon me, we just getting a little revved up, but it just the title card. Look at the artwork upgrade on this, where they've added the overlook for the ocean. And it's just, wow, and there's hot air balloons out there and stuff. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Oh yeah, well, I'm paying very close attention to feeding and healing Onbu. Okay, now, we're going decoration. Yeah. Let's see. We're researching the laboratory. I will research landscaping momentarily. Let us see where we are in oh boy, we are about to hit a strong thunderstorm. Good news being it's going to pass out of there before we hit the rectangle. I'm willing to bet on this, and I can always still on route to run if need be if it comes back the other way. Alright. Okay, we're going to watch this for a moment. Oh, they got rid of mother trees, so we'll need to make sure we have a tree nursery and have it staffed. It'll just, yeah, the rectangle went green. Okay, now we have to get out of it before the storm comes back the other way. Oh, so slow going through this. This is going to be nerve-wracking. I hate these storms. That's just a regular thunderstorm. That's a strong, and if it comes anywhere close to us, I'm hollering at Onbu to run. Which is going to use up a run command, yes. But it was the strong thunderstorm or the large poison forest. And I don't know about you, but I am really tired of the large poison forest. Been through one back here. Didn't need another one already that soon, you know? Alright, we're hitting this and it's still going that way, and come on, Onbu, you can do this. The storm has not reached the end of the track yet. I'm going to watch the storm, and if the storm circle hits this line here between these biomes, and this rectangle is still green, I'm hitting the horn. We're just going to wait this out and see what happens. Here it comes. Wait. On. We're not even at the halfway point. God damn it. We're not even at the halfway point. This is, yeah, we're gonna have to yell. Sorry, there's a sleepy spot up here. Onbu is so tired. Anbu is so very, very tired, and I'm going to have to tell Anbu to run. And I'm so very, very sorry. Okay, scavenging has a decision. Go with the conservative and commit. Oh damn, we lost a worker. Shit. This is bad. On the other hand, it gets us an achievement, which is really sad. Alright. Come on. Come on, Anbu. Damn it. Good. Run. We're gonna bugger off from the magical tree. We find 30 wooden planks. Cool. Alright. Okay, come on. We're not gonna make it. Oh shit, Anbu has sat. Anbu's exhausted. We are borked. Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with this. Landscaping. Commit. Anbu has passed out on us, and we're just gonna have to deal with the thunderstorm that is about to us. Repair on priority. Repair on priority. Repair on priority. Repair on priority. Which doctor is down? Repair. Prioritize. Repair. I'm prioritizing all the buildings so that it'll be done over all other work. The general workers and such. Okay, what else? Repair, prioritize. Not much we can do at this point until Anbu is rested enough to be awakened. We just have to hope like hell that Anbu can get up and move before that thing comes back. Jeez. Come on, Anbu. And the villagers have been given instructions. We see builders working. There's the village doctor going back up. Okay, the village doctor is back up. Ooh. Alright. Our toxicity is medium. We're going to have poison cases. We've got some people unemployed because of buildings that have been knocked down. That storm is coming back. We're going to have to wake Anbu up. Come on, let it get at least below 70%, please. Excuse me. %. All right. Anbu's not going to be happy, but we've got to do this. I am so sorry. get a bleh, but Anbu accepts our command. I am sorry, Anbu. There is a good snoozy spot just up ahead. If you can just get us, please, out of the way of this thunderstorm. Be such a thing. We're gonna catch tail end. I can't tell Anbu to run. I just can't. Not at this point. Yeah, let's go to catches. Yep. And we've got shit falling down again. Oh, damn it, the hornblower fell down. These thunderstorms are going to be the death of us. It's Toledo. I hadn't even gotten out here to deal with the compost heap. Backup compost heap. Lori Oski. It's already set. Alright. What do we got going? We're just gonna have to deal with whatever happens here. I hope we don't get fired in that one again. Anbu goes up to 72%. We are well out of that one, well before this one. I'm going to see if I can get Anbu to lie down. Hornblower. So instruction. Oh, come on. A break. Well, it may be time to discuss the next games in sequence for my stream. Let us talk about, let's see, Anbu's at 74%. Anbu is likely to hit crash before reaching that rectangle. Thank you for letting us know that Anbu is at least being regular. Okay, the hornblower is being put back together. We have a builder on it. If you listen carefully, you can hear the hammer tapping. Seawater collector, commit. Here's another person, another general worker. They're out of sync. I love it. They're alternating. I mean, I might as well watch it. There we go. The hornblower is up. Let us see where we are. We are here. We are here. Anbu is about to crash. Lie down. Yawn. Anbu has already yawned. We say lie down, and Anbu's like, oh yeah, no problem. We're gonna park here. and rest up. We got a decision point here. Looking for protection. We don't have the water to offer them. It's better not to interfere in the ritual. A dance party, let's join. Oh dear. Oh, please tell me there's not people who would actually choose that. It's better not to interfere in the ritual. Let's look for resources elsewhere. I wish I had the water to trade them. Come in. We'll take the sand and leave the air quietly. Sin party. Okay. We're not in a safe area, but I need Anbu to get some rest here. We're gonna have to feed Anbu and detox Anbu. We don't need to heal Anbu, which is good. Oh, hey, the scavenging party came back with stone. Yeah, we have a scavenging party available. Let us pop the scavenging party off. Let's just send them to this core. There are nomads. They're poisoned. We have an opportunity to rescue them. Unless we see something like more poison nomads this way, we're going that direction. There's also a settlement that we can send people to eventually. We're going to rest for a time. We're going to have to deal with this thunderstorm. We're going to have to deal with... Okay, have we got everything rebuilt at least? I mean... Alright, all of our unemployed have been picked back up. Total housing, we've got 25 beds available. Housing quality is up reasonably. Decoration is not good. We, oops. I wanna mess with that spike. We need to do something about decoration. There are decoration buildings I can do. Scavenging party return. Let's get them back out. I'm gonna go on and send them to the settlement. Excuse me. Done the survival mode. Let's go through the categories here. We have not built a granary yet. Durability indestructible. Amazing. How big is it? Will it fit here? Yes, it will. It'll fit in between the spines. It's brilliant. Drop it right there. I'm not going to prioritize it. I'll leave it alone. Just let it happen. Food. We have all this going. Now there is some stuff about upgrading. We'll get to that in a minute. Excuse me. I'm having a little bit of a cough. I have a hydrating drink here, fruit punch flavored sugar hydrating drink. I'm not certain. Oh look, we have a laboratory. We have okay, the food liquefier, the feeding pump, on Western Buildings. Anbu Pharmacy. Oh, we already had an Anbu Pharmacy. That's an Anbu Kitchen. Okay. we're gonna put in an Anbu pharmacy. Got it. We're gonna put it out by the trebuchet. There. Go stand somewhere else, idle guy. Okay. We have all of that. All of that. Decoration. Yellow bush pot. Put it there. Scavenging party has come back. How are we doing on sleep? We're at 50%. We could get moving. Let us go on and sure there's not another dune. Just the dune. Send the party. Okay, it is time for Anbu to get moving. Walk. And this thunderstorm, we're just gonna have to go. Let's see how things go. If I have to run, I've got the granary's been constructed. Okay, we now have a much better food storage for hold a lot more than these pantries. Want the evaporator, which we'll need for desalinization. Try not to trip over that one. Okay. We move on. Are we? We are here. Storm is there. We are here. Oh dear. We've timed this very poor. Let's see what happens. I'm not sanguine. I believe I have timed this very poorly. But then I've never really been known for my timing. It's just another thing. This compost heap is making compost. This one is also making compost. It should be making biogas. There we go. We need biogas. Make sure that we have the decontaminators properly supplied for when, not if. Uh-oh. Color change. Daylight? Day? Oh, here comes that storm. Alright, let's try this. Run. Ain't gonna make it. Dick, damn it. We're getting right now. What's collapsing? Research building. Air. Food stand. Repair. Back to steel. Thank you, Anbu, for letting us know that you are still happy with us despite all we have asked of you. Let us go back to here and go back to Walk. Slow down. There's no rush at this point. Thing has happened. Oh. Oh. There is poison forest that direction, but there are people that direction who are poisoned and in need of help, and we can help them. Oh, and sadly, the loss of one of the expedition on the last earlier gets us an achievement. I'm finding that a very dubious point I guess it's sort of a purple heart. Yeah, there is an achievement for losing somebody on a away mission. I'm real thrilled with that. Let us go back to the village for sure of how things. So we had, I think, I should get some of this put over. Let's look in here. Does that work? Let's put a flower. The yellow flower bed there. We'll look at this. Anbu has found the sleepy spot. And we have a decision to make. Decision must we make? Settlers, absolutely we will pick them up. Always. Always. 3 healthy people, 2 hungry people, we accept that. And they brought back 31 sand, and we have got all sorts of things going on. Okay, we're going to be here a while. Let's send somebody out to this quarry. We're going to be heading that direction. Already hit that settlement. Let's go on and hit this quarry here. See that quarry there? Never mind. That's not going to go good. Quarry where? Okay, this is our forester, who is going to be working with the saplings and so forth and chopping them, dried wood, yada yada yada. Let's see, looking at the apparatus here. We need people. Fortune. Okay. Let's see what we got going. Got no idle, no unemployed. Alright, we're up to there. Anbu will sleep for a while. We're letting Anbu sleep until Anbu wakes up on Anbu's own. Good news being we're in a non-toxic environment, which is a blue bush pot. Bush pot can big bush. You can go here. And our here, the yellow bed there, and bush pot here. Lap of it with that. Trying to get these kind of on in areas where the area of effect covers a traffic lane, hoping that walking through it will help. Makes me happy when Anbu is cozy. Oh yeah. Oop. Anbu is waking up. We need to take brought breakfast. Once that ticks on, then we can go deal with the toxicity issue. Healing. Antidote. There goes our hot air balloon. The Anbu doctor is on their way. Anbu seems unsure about which path to take on the upcoming crossover routes. We need to make that decision. Southeast. Accepts her command, Anbu wags its tail. It's good with this. Sorry for the small poison forest, but we need to pick up those people. The mechanic of the game itself encourages a dedication to picking up anybody you find. 6 iron ore. Splendid. That's a quarry, that's a quarry. Let's just go for this quarry. It's a dude. We'll hit that in a few minutes. Okay. We were looking at all the new... Oh, look at this. A street lantern. Oh my. A street lantern. Let us put a street lantern here and see what effect that has. Because that just somebody already there working on it? No? Pause it for a moment. Getting a lot of feedback from these people. Yeah. They're grumpy about the lack of decoration. They're really getting grumpy about the lack of decoration. Okay. So that. Fishery. I know all this stuff before you reach the ocean. Have it all ready. Okay, street lantern. And an effect. Decoration value of... Sure if it's... I have to figure out how that works. It's part of this game. Let's see. We've reached the crossroads. You should see Anbu head south here. Like, come on. There we go. Thank you. Okay, Anbu is heading south. There is a cold snap. The cold snap is just an annoyance. We can deal with a cold snap. Poison forest, I'm much more concerned about, and that's another poison forest there, but it's off to the side, and it's a scavengeable one. Through. Settlement, got a shrine, got a dune. Dune. Wow, nobody Everybody's going to get that one. Not that that will stop me. I am a firm believer in the Hodgson rule. Joel Hodgson of MST3K fame said, "We do not ask, will anyone get the joke? We say, the right people will get the joke." That feeling when you get one of their deep cuts, it's not, I'm not sure the English language has a word for it, but that moment when you feel yourself among the cognoscenti, be a part of an in-group, because you got that particular reference, and you know that not a lot of people. It's a sort of belonging. I'm not sure how to describe it, but there's definitely an aspect of belong here. Yep, here's the cold snap. Well, not much we can do about the cold snap. We're just gonna have to deal with the cold snap. Back iron ore. Rah hurrah. Send them. Dude. So we are constantly in need of sand for glass. Right now I've actually got 27 glass in stock. I'm saying just to having glass in stock. Okay. We should look at housing while we have a chance to think about such things. I have 20 extra bids right now, so I can afford to take out a couple of huts. Take out this hut and this hut. And once they are down, we'll replace them with a cottage. Not going, you know, not even going to replace them. That's they're not even going to give the. Just going to put a cottage there. Sod it. Those are kind of in the way of the berry gatherer. A couple of cottages out there. Okay, that should take care of that. Oh, decontaminator's running around, but that's not poison. That's just cold weather. This is just a deal with. On our way to a warmer, humid biome, which would be good for a while. We really need to reload our water tanks. Last I looked, they were only me. Go have a look here. Nothing. They're all empty. 500 water capacity, and we got nothing. Humidity and is not great. Short person at that airway, 3 of the air wells, which is not great either. What's this? Farm. They're griping about the cold snap. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Bamboo wags its tail. Thank you. Appreciate the phone. Those are people. Ooh, they're tracking. I don't know if they intercept or not. We'll see what happens. Next thing I'm going to go for is the oasis here, because we need the water. There's a settlement and a marine settlement. I have to wait for it. Group of nomads. Excavation site. Turns out to be an Anbu excavation site filled with the petrified bones of a giant. Ooh. We have to be careful. A dead Anbu is often a sign of spreading spores. Let's keep our distance. We'll go to the cautious. Commit. We've managed to find 10 stone and 6 stone slab without anyone getting hurt. Good. Good. Makes me happy. Go to the oasis. Go to the Anbu view. We have nomads that we are about to encounter, and I always want to see some little specks down there or something. It's a little bit of texture issue with the puff of dust there as we are moving into a different biome, out of the cold biome and into a warm but somewhat toxic biome. That's not a happy green. That's the green of that cheese you bought 2 months ago and it got pushed to the back of the fridge and you just found it, and yeah, it's not good. Is that them, maybe? It could be the nomads. It's hard to, it might be. I mean, that's the people. It's you gotta think about the scale. It's kind of amazing we could see them at all. Cottage has been constructed. Good, just in time. Encountered a group of nomads. Absolutely, we will pick them. Came this way so we could. 2 poisoned people. They will be soon cured. And we already have jobs waiting for them. Now, 1 unemployed here. Okay, let's look at the worker. As general workers, we'll just pick up a few. And that will take care of right there. Okay, we picked those folks up. We will have to deal with this. So. I really want to try and catch those nomads, and I'm wondering if they're moving at about the same speed as I'm moving. Not certain. Here's things here. We're in a humid biome, which means the evaporators are working properly now. Should be working better. Yeah, look at that. We also need to look at our farms. This farm is doing wheat, and it's perfect. This farm is doing wheat. This farm is doing tomato. What are other options? Yeah, they do beets. Let's flip them to beets. Wheat, beets, and tomatoes. There we go. And then this one over here is doing beets. Ready? We don't need another beets. Going back to wheat. Damn it. Alright, sorry for the confusion, guys. I forgot I had another farm. I had a 4th farm over here. The village has gotten large. It has grown to 112 people. We have muesli, flour. This one will be breaking out flour and bakery baking bread. Staff, there's a poison difference in there. Hopefully the village doctor. Oh, there's the village doctor right there. Taking care of. Okay, we're hitting a poison forest. We're just going to cope. Alright. The aqua farming. And then take our general worker post and we're going to flip them to harvesters. Our carriers and flip them to harvesters. And these carriers and flip them to harvesters. So that if we spot a poison plant, good gosh, trying to spot anything through that mess. Holy cats. There. Poison plant. Harvest. Prioritize. See anything in this mess. Come on, Andre. Need to get out of this. See shit. Oh. I'm just hoping my decontaminators are doing it. There's one running right there. Got squads of decontaminators out. Available. Alright, we're coming out of the poison forest. We're still working on that. Out of the poison forest. We got here. Something, worker post got damaged. Crap. That fixed. Through here. Thing. Look right. Already tagged. That one's tagged. Decontaminators in the area. Okay, I think decontaminators are all running around. I think we can go back to our worker posts here. Put these to general workers. This to carriers. This to carriers. That one's being repaired. That's a general worker post. Let us go out to the map. And we have a scavenging party in settlement. Those nomads are going to get missed. That's Anbu parks for a few. We may try telling Anbu to sit and see what happens. Staying here for a moment because this is running quickly, this ruined settlement. Also because there's that. Anbu. I don't have a sit command. Bugger all. Miss these people. Back. Lie down. Toxicity level is not good. Stay here. Scavenge the surroundings for other resources. Don't abandon it. Found some wood and some sand. Okay, fine. Right out. Settlement. Oh, you can't stay here. I'm sorry. You cannot stay here. Walk. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but the toxicity level is just too high. We cannot have Anbu trying to park here. Need at this point to feed on. Oh gosh, I hit the stupid button. I have a mute button on the cord here. Whoops. I have a mute button on the cord and I must have bumped it. Bother. Okay, let's go scavenge the dune. Yeah. Thanks, Freya. I appreciate the poke there. That was timed. Oh boy. There is... I need more herb space. I've crowded myself too much there. I'm thinking I need to put in another herbalist. And in this case, Anbu has gone. Yes, I know. He's sleepy. I'm thinking that I can put an herbalist up here. Dirt road is here, down that one. Let's see what it's okay. Oh good, we made it to the snoozy spot before Anbu crashed. And we are in a desert biome now. We have to make adjustments quickly. This beets are just not going to survive. We're going to flip that over to cactus. So we have the tomatoes. A little hot for them. They're surviving. Surviving. Okay, we are in a safe spot. We are going to leave Anbu to sleep until Anbu wakes up on its own. And it's going to be a while. So let's look at the map. We are going to have to deal with a heat wave here and a heat wave here. That's not really a big deal. Don't have to run to get through. Meantime, I get a lot of dunes for glass. Let's see it. Aces over there. How are we doing in here? Oh. Well, let's try doing sculpting for the advanced decoration and see what happens there, because they're still really unhappy with it. We still have an awful lot of people poisoned. That's really not good. Herbalist is doing what they can, but they just don't have enough field space. Grow all the herb that's needed. A lot of herb in order to heal the poisoned villagers. First over here as far as that goes. Doctors are going and getting their own herb. Hey, they brought back 25 sand. sometimes it's worth it. We'll see what they get. Meantime, we got a new list built, and et voila. Resources are arriving. Just need to get people. And tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down here to this herbalist. I'm going to this one person. And hopefully they will be here. I have to figure out where they go. Go after them. Yes. I really need them. In general. There we go. Right? Right? No, not yet. Decision. Absolutely pick them up. Commit. Take them. Take them. We need the people. We really need the people. Okay. Let's see. I see a shrine. I see a dune. Let's go for that scorching sand. I thought they got rid of that. It was... Yeah, don't... The updates. Let's see. What else is going on? Send them to the... Okay, we got 2 people working at this herbalist. See about getting our poisoning cases are down to 20 at least. People, we're at 119 right now. Total housing 6. Decoration. Decoration is okay. Decoration is a problem. Now all we can really do here is wait for the folks to get this going. Good. Okay, there is a worker going out with a bucket of water and starting to cultivate. Happy. The worker really like decoration, bad housing quality, bad food quality, bad food quality. They just don't like any of it. They're... I don't think there's much I can do about the food quality and the food variety. Got all the foods available that are available. There's just not much else I can do. Fast quote. There's grilled tomatoes available. There's beet soup available. There's berry muesli available. There's no polenta because we're not growing any corn. Just come. Please just come. Got a ways to go here. Do you have any very to agree while I have somebody who's unemployed only because I haven't figured something and say, hey, we need people here. Okay, we got a lot of activity. Let's zoom in. I see 2 farm workers and I see a general worker who is breaking down the berry bushes and berries so that area can be planted. Carrier picking up berries. They got left from the broken down bush. We got herbs already growing in some of the quite a few plots. Got that going. Water is being, of course, an issue. We are in an arid biome, and it's not going to get any better for a little while. I love the level of detail on this. They've even patterned the rug or whatever hanging that's in the doorway. Little stairs going up here. The level of detail on this. Okay. Let's see. What we have. Stuff that's almost out of range. We'll go get that. Okay. Anbu's going to be asleep for a little while. This is good. Where's the sleep? Anbu has been run very hard, and I'm sorry for this necessity. We should replace this dirt road here with stone. We should also replace this dirt road here with stone. So I'm seeing an awful lot of it. Okay, well, that needs to be taken down. Deconstructed. Is there a big stump anywhere that we can set up a sawmill on? We're out of big stumps. We are out of big stumps. So, resources, we're going to put a tree nursery. This tree nursery here. They're not doing anything because these aren't doing anything. Okay, we'll wait for that to flip over. This being deconstructed releases a couple of people. This is going to need a couple of people. We'll work on it. Let's prioritize building that. Get the tree nursery going so that, you know, we can actually have saplings for the forester to work with. That's why we're just not doing anything. Let's see, let's put this whole area under harvest. This area. No. Oh. Crop fertilizer or farmhands. Let's go with crop fertilizer. And I'm going to go for all of them eventually. This is one of the new options. Sculpting has been researched. Let's go to the decorations. See what new. Anbu Land. Anbu Land is a fairly heavy duty decoration item. Let us take the Anbu here. I'm going to look at my housing. I've seen this one before. Come on. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take this one and demolish it. Put an Anbu lantern in where it is. Aperture. Something. Something. Alright. We have, this over here now for living, just for with some decoration around it. Oops. To do? Not at all. Are we? We are. Anbu's about to wake up. We need to feed Anbu, and detox Anbu, and pet Anbu. Can't do the spa day because Anbu doesn't need healing, but we can at least get 3 out of 4. I'm growing a little concerned about this. There we go. Seemed to be a very large delay on the Scooby. Sure what that is, but that is dealt with now. We need to also excuse me. quick look here. Okay. I don't have anybody poisoned anymore. This is good. The new herbalist is not doing very well because they're not getting water. But that's, you know, that's practice is bring out as much as they can. Alright. We need to give on with the antidote. It's over 20%. And I like to keep that meter cleared, if at all possible. One never knows when it's going to run into a toxic zone. Already had that this particular stream. So yes, let us make sure that Anbu is in the absolute best of health, and that Anbu is happy and rested. Yes. Excuse me. Some caffeine. Alright, we are going to do one more thing. We are going to pet Anbu. Because Anbu is a magnificent creature and deserves pets. We have a research decision to make. Filling. Commit. Oh, no. See the shadow, don't you? I mean, they put in the shadow of the hot air balloon. I'm playing another game right now, Roots of Pacha, that I am tentatively recommending. I haven't gotten through the first year yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, the tongue hanging out thing is just such a thing. Oh, Anbu actually does need some healing. So we could maybe... Oh, we don't... Sorry, we don't have the thing. We don't have the potion. Oh no. I can do something. Oh, and I know what's going on here when I start getting damage. Damn. Scorching sand, and I forgot to watch for it. So I'm just taking a little bit of injury. Sorry about that. It's so involved in eating and antidote and petting, and forgot to watch where we were going. End of my responsibilities. Sorry about that. We have a snoozy spot, we have a snoozy spot. We have nothing to recommend either direction yet. Decoration is -8. It's still not. Horrid. Yeah, it has gone hot. We, however, have reached day 203. We have gone that far beyond. Wow. Anbu lantern there. Yes, it have a strong effect. on the statue. Oh, that's fancy. This is built. It's gathering. Okay. This doesn't have any tree saplings. They're about to. So now let's do this. Okay. There's a mother tree there. If I leave this alone, it should like sand. Okay. Let's see. Here's a dude. Send the party. Stat. Yeah, I think that's an artifact caused by the edge of the... That looks like green. Which is good news, bad news, as we've seen just recently. These trees here. Tagged so that the spine on. I'm wondering if other trees are going to remain in existing games and it's not new games. I see an opportunity. Let us go here and get dirt road. Here, let's go straight up like that, and like that, and pick that all up. And, give us a second route up and around some of these facilities that have been... folks are working there today. I wonder if I put a yellow flower pot like there. It's gonna temperature increase might affect the growth of your plants. Yeah. Okay, going this way takes us further, takes us to more desert. Going this way takes us to humid, which would be good because we did not get a chance to really do much here. Our water tanks are dry. Standing idle here. That farm can't do anything because they don't have any water. They don't have any water. Haven't seen oasis in a while. We have to go this direction. I know. It's like it, but we have to go that way. We can't stay in the desert. We simply cannot stay in the desert. So let's send folks out to that mine before we lose range on it. Having a serious issue here. Decoration 6%, -6%. We've improved by 2%. Our productivity is up to 127%. Food quality is up. Housing quality is up. Food variety's kind of Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Sand. We have to deal with it. Just gonna have to deal with it. The game has been slowly ratcheting up difficulty, and there is going to come a point where it's going to exceed my capability as a player. I do have a couple more games lined up after this. Fallen London, Mask of the Rose will be the next one. That's from Fail Better Games. I played Fallen London for quite a long time until I finally exhausted so many of the other plots. I went on the quest for the name, and I can't talk about that. There's an agreement. Fail Better does not want the details of that quest revealed, and I will simply say that it is a game ender. If you go on it, it ends your character at some point. This is publicly known. It was worth it. It's disturbing and macabre and all sorts of perspective, and yeah, it's a thing. So Mask of the Rose, it will be a lot less cozy than our journeys with Onbu have been, but that's what's up next. Now, Mask of the Rose, as I understand, is a limited scenario. There's a story. We'll play through it, and that'll be the end of it. Ah, Freya, you taking off on us? Good night. Good night. Glad you were here. I'm not signing off, by the way. I'm still going until 11. But, I'm taking this time. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought you were ending the stream. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give that idea. I was just musing about where I'm going to go from here, because, I mean, we've been with Onbu for 10 episodes. It's amazing. You know, we are all the way up to 200. Oh, I need to make a research decision. Farmhands. Commit. Yeah, we're up to day 204, which is just astonishing. I have no idea where this game is going to be from here. Never played it this far. The difficulty is, as noted, slowly ratcheting up. We're going to do everything as for a person. I'm going to go look here. I'm going to... That's carriers. I don't want to listen to carriers. That's a general. Let's drop a general. Use one general worker so that the herbalist can get another person. Hopefully they will get that person and do it. Lack of water is a big deal here. We're going to deal with lack of water. We're also going to deal with a very large poisonous forest. There's a Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind thing going on here with the poison forest in a way. Except that we're riding the giant creature into the forest and through it and out the other side, instead of the giant creature living in the poison forest and occasionally coming out in order to go through stuff that annoyed it. But yeah, I'm sorry, I was rambling a bit because we've got some time here. Onbu is about to sleep. We have just, it's going to be a little bit before anything major happens, which is good. We need having time for the village just to run its normal processes and maybe stock up a bit of food or get more medication made. It seems like a good thing. I'd like to play Fallen London again, Freya Raccoon Cat says. Fallen London itself was brilliant. It was some of the more twisted writing I've played through without getting just gross. It was weird and strange and macabre without being disgusting. I loved it, the atmosphere so much. I'm looking forward to Mask of the Rose. But as I understand, Mask of the Rose is a limited story, so I'm planning past that. I'm currently playing Roots of Pacha offline. Now, Roots of Pacha is sort of a farm sim, but you start as a member of a Neolithic clan that has received a sign from its deity that it should stop being nomads and settle and learn how to live in one place. And so you play through the development of agriculture and the invention of taming animals for livestock and so on and so forth. It's been really quite engrossing, and the devs have put some really serious thought into the storylines and the characters and the details that they're playing through stuff that normally you just skip over. You assume that, oh, well, we already have, plants and we already know how to deal with them. We just need to go buy the seed and grow them. No, you have to go find wild sources of seed and forage for them. Bring them back and plant them in your own area, and then work your way through domesticating the plant and breeding it for improved quality. There's a whole tech tree there's a tech tree branch for every domesticatable plant. There's a path for each one. The graphics change. You get different the plants themselves in the garden change as you improve the breeding and the quality. The devs have spent a fantastic amount of time on it. They've also produced a game with no gender flag for the main character. You do not set your gender, you set your presentation. You pick one of 3 body types, one obviously masculine, one obviously feminine, and one somewhere in between. Kind of envy. And you choose your basic features. And from there, you give your character a name and you're done. Like Wildflowers in Stardew Valley, it's romanceable characters are romanceable regardless of how you've set your character up. I'm concerned here. We can't heal on sources, and it's bothering me. Let us go look here, because I remember seeing a health potion. We need heal shrooms. We researched heal shrooms, didn't we? You brought back sand. It's all this. There's another over here. Let's catch that while we can. Okay. Oh, not good. You can force Anbu. I don't like that. Let's research the rock trumpet. I will probably have to research the thing at some point in order to the tech tree beyond it, but let's put it off for now. It doesn't mean I have to build it. I've researched a number of things that I have not built. The bile extractor. No, I'm not drilling into Anbu and in search of vital fluids. It's not, Anbu wags its tail when I say that. But yeah, Roots of Pacha has been a very positive experience thus far. I'm going to play through more of it offline. I want to get through at least the first year and see where some of the plot lines are going. Make sure there are no unpleasant surprises. I've had that problem before. So far, the only bit of unpleasantness, we are crossing into a new biome. And once we cross into it, our evaporators will start working again, and we can switch the cactus farm back to making it to growing beets. There we go, normal, humid, brilliant. Let us zip over here, and cactus farm is not doing cactus anymore. Beet. Go, let's grow beets. This is growing wheat, and is it optimal? Right? The evaporators are going to start cranking. Look at that. We got water being produced. We also have a decision here. The Harvest Festival. Oh. Bugger all. You could give them what they ask. We only have 12 berries in storage. You could offer them fresh Anbu dung. We don't have any in storage because we process it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. They're going to be pissed. I understand that your people can't spare food in these tough times and wish you the best of luck. Oh, bless them for being understanding. We just didn't have it. We're processing everything and trying to feed our own people at this point. It's a little harsh, but... Oh, they're gonna finally start getting water. Water coming in. What is going on down here? We have this one here that is supposedly making compost. You just don't have any raw material. There's raw material available here. It's being moved over. Don't think I can prioritize that. And my carriers are too far away. I need to fix that. I need a carrier post out here. Let's go get a worker post and there. Okay. Oh Lord, that thing. Oh, when we hit it, I'm going to give Anbu the run command. Anbu is at 7% hunger. We should feed Anbu before we get there. Go to here and hit feed on. out there to pull the lever. There we go. Here's our problem. We needed the dude who pulls the lever. There it went. I forgot. Should I expect Fallen London characters to die permanently? Only if you follow specific storylines. The quest for the name in the main Fallen London game is I can't. I'm trying to decide what I can say about it under the agreement that it's not a binding agreement except ethically, and I'm really trying to be. That one storyline will end your character. It will bring about an ending you cannot come back from. Generally, though, in Fallen London, death is an inconvenience. Oh, I need to look to Anbu, and I need to say, run. Can't see anything through this mess. Oh my gosh, this is horrid. I can just hope we can get through this very quickly. Not through it, looks like. Getting right seems to have gotten us through it pretty fast. Okay. Go back and walk. Let's ease off on Anbu. And yeah, I gotta start tagging all these. Gosh, I got issues here. Wait. Alright, we got poison plants here. Those are already got balloons. They're already tagged. I've got decontaminators working on that end of on. Takes them a little while to get up this direction. Which is why harvesters become so important. Okay. You know what? We can get another toxic cloud. Right. Again, I can't see anything through the muck. To see hold on, baby. Get out of this. Excuse me. cleared that. Let's get these plants tagged. Yeah. Map. Send party. Send party. Ooh, there's nomads this way. There's a sleepy spot that way. Damn the sport. Oh. These spore clouds are exhausting. It's like playing words. In the middle of all this, I'm sure we got cases, and we got what's blood, scientist blood. Oh damn it! Again. Ugh. Either direction, we're going into cold biome. This is an awful lot of poison that we're here. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm getting really tired of these spore clouds. Seriously. Okay. Big pot. Let's just go. Got work to do here. Got harvesters who gotta do stuff. Stuff that's gotta get cured. Plants. Forester is starting here. Look, right, we get trees. We get trees planted. Saplings going up. Come on, come on. That. Sure. Have it. Okay. Take this one. This one. This one. General workers. This one. Carriers. This one. Carriers. Go. Get them all reset. This is already tagged. So I can already work on it. This is not tagged. It's recorded. Just recorded. Oh shoot. South. Ooh, almost missed those people. Oh lord. It's the people. same time. Maintenance tasks must be done. Used up a fair amount of biogas here, powering the flamethrowers. Got poison folks all over the place. Bugger. Plants. They're starting to get more. They still don't have compost. Anbu is yeah, Anbu is parking. Don't really have an option. It's parking. Well, we went this way to pick up the people instead that way where there's the safe sleeping spot. That we made it to the safe sleeping spot. We're going to have to just deal with the fact that I'm going to sleep here in a highly toxic zone for a while. And that's, reason folks all this. The only good news is that finally starting to get some water. This bad. Finally starting to accumulate a little bit of water in the tanks. Water has become a real issue. Heal shirts and so just mushroom. Sure. Little shirts for a bit. We're pretty well ahead on Bubu. Must have checked. Trebuchet and yeah, we get 20 out of. We're fine there. We don't need to grow that. So we can grow healed shrubs from. It does need herb to grow. We have an herbalist here. %. Not researched. We need here and go spice rack. I'm avoiding the blood extractor. Gladly avoid blood extractor. We're at 67%. Sorry, Anbu, but I have to get you up here. I've got people being poisoned. 32 poisoned, 5 badly. I've got to get you up and people dying. We've taken a very large risk for these folks. I really hope. You know? On the other hand, we have a degree of safety. We have a food supply. So we have places to live. Responsibility. Say, yeah, probably the wrong way. Yeah, it works. Sport. We're getting kind of used to dealing with spore clouds. I just don't want to right now. I'd like to get my people healed up, taken care of, and you know, it's upsetting. I am concerned that the placement of the worker posts may be a problem. Thinking clustering them in the center here. It seemed like a good idea at the time, as that's where all my industry was going, but the village keeps sprawling out. And I'm thinking, you know, I've got a post down here. It's going to be carriers. I want to put a post in here, carriers. Actually, I'm going to go all the way over to here, to this one, to release 2 of these people. And see, they'll show up here. At which point, maybe I can get some of the stuff moved. Evening here. We are crossing into, there it goes, cold. Alright. Wheats, keep going. Wheats, keep going. Wheat, keep going. Tomatoes, too cold. Slightly too cold. Speed. Speed. Music has changed. Most into this. Look. Our toxicity is dropping. Andre's toxicity is not. Okay. Sounds from deep below. Here. Let's hide behind a rock and wait. We'll sneak in when it's safer. Oh dear. Sources and escape before whatever cause this returns. We got 20 iron ore out of it, but yeah, that was almost a thing. Let's go to this mine. Alrighty. And let's go to that mine. You're picking meds. Yes, we will pick them up. Came this way specifically to do it. Repoisoned. We're working on it. Got herbalists are doing their best to grow enough herb to keep the doctors in stock. Temperature's not optimal. It's not good. Just a second. Ice rack researched. Ambulance. Increases movement speed. This building by 50%. These are all upgrades to buildings that we can apply to various buildings. Okay, how we doing here? Making biogas. Yeah, well, there's no good snoozy spot for a long time. Just deal. That's a cold snap. Anbu will be asleep for a while. We'll have to deal with the fact that we are in toxicity, and hopefully our village doctors they don't have the herb work. Yeah. You get those out. Humidity is normal, which means that our evaporators are functional. Some of them are poisoned. Speed is 100% normal. Slow. We do have water though. Looks like we got water arriving. 16 of 20. They've received a lot. Good. The herbalist has got it. He's got water now. Hopefully we will start to see decreases in poisoning cases. Our badly poisoned person just got taken care of. Still have an increase in poisoning cases. We're going to have to have heal shrooms. Have heal shrooms. Heal shrooms arriving. We got 15 out of 30. Halfway there to making an Anbu health potion. Not getting the compost in. If I turn off compost, will that speed things up? Certainly. Not sure if the lack of compost is blocking or not. Iron furnace is going. Good. Good. Let's pop out to here. We just had 7 iron ore come in. What have we got out here? Scavenging. Let's go. Beads are really. Just planting beads are just time of it. Temperature's not optimal, and they were short on water for a long time. This folks also trying to do beads in it just now. So, gonna be a little bit. We got beads coming in. There will be more bead soup produced. Not much of a point in messing with them. What else I can do? Fish. I got no fish. Mushroom stew. Got any mushroom that can go? So I can take it. Let's put them back over and cook them. Mushroom stew is a sort of a desperation move. Okay, brought back 5 iron ore. To that. Sleepy. Like to get Anbu up at 50%. Feed and detox. Ooh, not good. This is good. Anbu appears to be healing. Sleep. Makes sense. Grab the iron ore while we can. Stock up on whatever's in the area. If you've not read any of C.J. Cherry's Foreigner Universe, and if you haven't, I strongly recommend it. There is a word among the Atevi, non-human species that's involved. Kabiyu. Kabiyu is sort of like kosher. It also means in season and appropriate. Food that is kabiyu is currently being harvested or was preserved at a time when it was able to be harvested fresh. The Atevi do not use greenhouses. They only, for starters. They don't grow crops out of season. This word is coming up. Placebo can treat patients while out of herbs, but there's a 20% chance that the patient will die instantly. That's not... Wow, that's really freaking risky. On the other hand, if you're out of herbs and you've got somebody who's badly poisoned, you got an 80% chance of survival there. I don't know. It seems really sketch. They are processing. They are making an Anbu health potion. Let us go wake Anbu. Walk, please, get up. Please. I have 26 people who are poisoned. I need you up. I'm sorry. I will feed you and detox you in return. An old machine. At sight, an old stone cutting saw looks like it could still be working. Let's try turning it on. No. Let's not touch this ancient machine. We came here for stones. Yeah. Let's look for anything else around the machine. A minute. Now we find, actually, 14 stone slab. That's not bad. Feed on it. That's not bad. Let's get on Anbu fit. Here goes the feed. Antidote Anbu. Anbu's not doing well. Launch the hot air balloon and get Anbu treated for poison it has absorbed. Alright. Whew. 3 poison clouds and forests in a row. That was a new record. It's compost being made. Is Anbu constipated? Nope. Anbu evacuated its bowels. Okay. There we go. Now we have some Anbu done. Done being delivered, maybe. Here we go. Get this done, please. Just drop it here. Yeah, they're making biogas. There we go. They have dung and they're making biogas. They have no dung. They're not making compost. I need to flip the functions of these. Plenty of biogas. Finish the biogas. Make compost. You also make compost for it. Okay. Some compost. Let's see. Our thing we are maybe intercepting these nomads. We are. Those folks are. Yeah. Oh, that's a whole other thing. Well, we are, I think, about at the point in the evening where we cue Carol Burnett and sing "I'm So Glad We Had This Time Together." It is 11 o'clock, and I need to drop a few things into the chat. This stream and streamer are part of the truck community, proud to be part of the truck community, and there's the schedule. There's something going on every night of the week. We have a lot of people who are very active streamers. Now, thanks for streaming. Yes, there we go. If you have enjoyed this stream, you can find my previous VODs at YouTube at that URL. I would like to point out that I do have a Patreon where I am writing historical fiction called Red Spotting, sort of Peaky Blinders meets Victorian Bakers. And, well, of course, we must note the title slug across the screen. It's been there this whole time. Trans rights are human rights. This is a particular point of mine. For personal reasons, I have 2 children who are trans, and I will, like any good parent, myself between them and anything that might cause some trouble. There's a lot going on in this country and a lot going on in the world, and we need to remember that Black Lives Matter and Indigenous Lives Matter, and there is a lot of work to be done. There's a tremendous amount of work. And if we don't learn to be symbiotes instead of parasites, neither we nor our world will survive. So, with that thought, thank you so very much for being with me on this journey tonight. It has been quite a journey. Thank you for putting up with my incessant rambling and tangents and so forth. Hope you've gained some sort of entertainment value, if nothing else. Maybe giving you something to think about somewhere along. I'll be back next week with more of Wandering Village. For as long as this village survives, we'll see how long this run goes. Until then, safe journey, space fans, wherever